Hazrat Muhammad said that in a community in which shamelessness becomes common until it is advertised, propagated. I take a pause here. You can see our billboards, you can open our TV channels, you can see our Facebook ads, you can see anything. You can see Kareem women on bikes. We are being advertised. One is extremely quiet and open. Hazrat Muhammad said that in any nation in which immorality is made public and propagated, know that Allah will bring down such diseases in that ummah, in that nation, that before that their ancestors have never heard of them. And subhanallah, I used to work as a patient counselor at a medical hospital, and there were so many patients coming there with strange diseases. You ask your grandfather, have you ever heard of the name of the coronavirus? Have you ever heard of dengue? Have you ever heard of AIDS? Have you ever heard of different types of tumors? No, there was no such thing in our ancestors. This is what is being launched now. So many arthritis problems, blood pressure, sugar, being so common. There were some diseases before. There are many diseases. But the dengue virus, the coronavirus, we are hearing new diseases. Allah has revealed these diseases in us because of our bad deeds, because of what our hands have earned. So in the nation where immorality spreads that, and Allah says in the hadith, إِذَا عَلَمْتَسْتُهُ فَسِدْنَا مَعْشَرٍ. If you lose your modesty, then do as you please. It means that when one loses his modesty, then there is no goodness left in him. This modesty is a part of imaan. You see, what stops a person from doing bad deeds? Haya from Allah, that my Lord is looking at me at this time. What is it that people are not looking at me? My father is not at home, my mother is not at home, my brothers and sisters are not at home, but Allah is looking at me. Haya from Allah stops you from doing bad deeds. No one is looking at you. You have the nature to oppress someone. You have the strength and power. You can oppress a person. No one is going to catch you. You get the feeling that on the day of judgment, Allah will catch me. And my Allah is watching me right now. You know, subhanallah, the companions were beating their slave. So, the Prophet saw and said that Allah Almighty has more power over you than you have power over this slave. The companions heard these words and said that I have decided that I will never hit him again. And he said that I have never beaten him again. Why? Because there is haya, Allah has more power over me. Allah is looking at me. He can hold me. If we get this haya factor, then no bad words will come out of our mouths, no abusive words will come out of our mouths.